All right, so very simple. We want to give everyone a very quick update.
No, I'm sick of this thing.
I'm going to get rid of this thing, mate. Get rid of it.
Christmas is over, you know.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. And also to James in the corner here who's helping us film the shot. Thanks, James, for being part of it. We are off to Japan in the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
We have got so much happening. We wanted to run it past you as well as get some feedback. Firstly, really quickly, we're going to downtown Disney. We're going to Disney Tokyo Sea, Disney Sea. We're going to different parts of Tokyo. We're going to Osaka. We're going to Universal. And there's so many spooky mysteries that we're going to look at. Do you know we're going to be looking at? Do you know there's some actually haunted history in Disney you may not know about?
What?
For example, supposedly there's an urban myth that one of the little dolls from It's a Small World is haunted.
How do you know?
It changes its smile and it's actually haunted by one of the kids.
How did the kid die, though?
It's a myth, I don't know. You've got to go through there and look for a doll that isn't quite smiling right, and it might be the haunted doll. There's also the haunted mansion. People spread the ashes of their dead ancestors, and there's real ghosts in it, let alone not ghosts. The Tower of Terror, supposedly the idol is actually cursed. So you actually have to give it a little bit of a thank you, please don't curse me on the way past. Cod Cove, supposedly there's haunted seamen who come across the water during the light show. Yep. There's so many. Also, there's a myth that you cannot take your first date to Disney or you break up the next day.
What do you mean?
If you take your first date to Disney, you go on a date with a girl for your first date. If you take her to Disney, you're cursed and you break up the next day. There is so many. And there is supposedly a bell. If you ring it, it calls the spirits. There is a sword that is hidden in one of the temples. There is 7 vengeful samurais that hunt people down to actually get their soul replaced so they could rest. And that soul that is grabbed replaces them as one of the 7 samurai who take souls. There is so much we're going to be doing in Japan. But what are you looking forward to Japan the most?
To be honest, the rides.
The rides?
Universal, Disneyland.
Yeah.
I like both of them. And probably, are we going to Nintendo World?
Nintendo. Yes, we're going to the actual Nintendo World, yes. You're looking forward to the flight? We're going on Japan Airlines for the first time.
Yes, I am actually.
Do you know that there is a history of haunted planes going to Japan? Yep, because Japan has got over 1,000 years of history. Samurais, internal wars, everything. There's so many spirits and stuff there. It's going to be a load of fun.
Oh, okay, now.
Been counting down to it. Now he's looking forward to it. Is there anything that you'd like us to do in Japan while we're there?
Yeah.
What do you think? Anything you want us to look at? Anything you want us to try? Any urban myths you'd like us to actually look at? Do you know that there is an actual street where there is supposedly a ghost who carries a lantern? He's actually a haunted, and he haunts the whole street. It's actually the street of lanterns, got all these lights and different foods, but you have to look for the ghost, and it normally is a person who's near the river.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's going to be a whole lot of ghosts. Is there anything else you're looking forward to in Japan?
Being with my family.
Family stuff is always the best stuff for us. The other thing as well is, you know what we're going to be testing out while we're there?
What's that?
Our new EMF detector. And you know the best thing about this EMF, it's, by the way, if anyone wants to know, it's a new A1 EMF detector. There's a reason why I get it. We actually normally use my phone, obviously, to look at all of the different ghost apps as we're searching and try and solve our spooky mysteries. But of course, this A1 EMF detector does something different. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to do it. But let me have a look. Can I find anything? Maybe my battery. Here it goes. I hope you can hear this. Right on. Let's have a look. Hear that? So when you find something, it beeps like the Ghostbusters. So when we're walking around, we can then have this, and then if it beeps, there might be a ghost, and then we can use the other apps.
Just imagine when you just go to Disneyland, just like, this is going to be a beautiful
We've got
day.
so many
And
myths.
then we just here, and then we just get a ghost right there, and then it just starts beeping, like from nowhere.
We've got, there's supposedly a ghost of the Pirates Caribbean ride as well. Yep.
Love that.
Yep, there's supposedly a ghost in one of the underwater rides as well, where they appear in the ride and they're not actually there. And they come and say, oh, that part of the ride was great. And everyone goes, that ride doesn't, that's not in the ride. And they actually saw one of the ghosts that actually drowned close by.
How did they drown?
Mate, There's so much history in Japan. I don't know. So much to dive into. And the other thing as well, obviously, is we're going to be trying to send as many videos to all of you as possible. So do us a favour, let us know below what you'd like us to look at Japan. And would you like to talk to everyone about your Spooky Squad? If you haven't already signed up for the subscriber, this message is for you. Take it away, Sam. Hang on, I'll see if you're a ghost.
I'm not a ghost.
No, you're not, mate.
So, basically, if you want to be a part of the Spooky Squad, what you have to do is put your email address... Email address?
In the jot form.
Yeah. And then we will just send you a limited edition card and sticker.
Yep.
And I will be writing a message and putting my signature on it.
So in other words, if you want to be part of the very first 100 Spooky Squad members, just go ahead and fill that form out because, of course, obviously then Sam can get your sticker and your card directly to your door, wherever you are on the planet. So there's been a lot of interest in that, so thank you. Because we passed 30, how many subscribers up to now? 35. 36,000 subscribers. Thank you, everyone, by the way.
And
did I miss anything? Go, Sam.
And one question.
Yes.
Guys, if you have friends, please ask them. Please subscribe to the Spooky Squad because I want a silver plaque. You know that.
Silver play button? I got to write this on. He got it wrong. I usually get that wrong. It's a silver play button, not a silver plaque. I say silver plaque all the time, remember?
Silver plaque?
Yeah, silver play button.
Yeah, whatever. So...
Help me get a silver plaque. Sorry, mate, go. Sorry, go. Plaque. Plaque? Plaque is American. Plaque is Australian. Water is Australian. Water is American. Plaque. YouTube, not YouTube. You used to say YouTube all the time.
It's
YouTube. Correct. Sorry, I interrupted you with a pronunciation. Go, buddy. Go.
Well, anyway, if you guys can, please subscribe right now. Please.
I forgot to mention,
What?
by the way, our family is very organised. This is the breakdown of what my daughter has pulled together. In other words, we go through literally all of our dates, times, where we're going. I forgot to mention, we're also going to Universal. We're also going to be going to Mario to check out the spooky stuff there as well. Do you know we're going to sumo wrestling?
What?
There's so much to look at.
Sumo? How's...
Mate,
How,
I
where?
do not know, but do you know we're going to a mini pig cafe?
Mini pig?
Mini pig, where they have mini pigs. We are also going to...
Mini pig?
some other... What are we going to? Hedgehog cafe? Going to Hedgehog cafe. Don't eat hedgehogs, obviously.
Head spa?
No, that's your sister going to Head Spa. We're going to Kyoto. Kyoto has got the most haunted tunnel on the planet in Kyoto. Kyoto's got everything else. Osaka, Nagoya as well. Nagoya, that's I believe where the actual sword is, which would be good. And then I think
Are we
that's
going
it.
to the girl that got cut in half?
Teka. Just so, if you don't know what the Teka myth is, what it is actually a vengeful spirit where one of the girls actually fell onto the track and she was cut in half. I don't know whether she was pushed or she fell and she was cut in half. And now her ghost actually roams the train stations as well as the abandoned lines and she crawls by her elbows only, she's half a ghost, and it sounds when she moves and she drags people onto the line. So we're going to see if we can see anything down in it, because we're going to catch trains everywhere in Tokyo. Everywhere.
I don't know what we can do.
What?
If we see Teka. Alright, take my leg. Boom!
You
Gone.
going to punch a ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah. That just reminds me.
What?
Yeah, about catching a ghost. We're going to a graveyard of all the unborn kids and they're all dressed with little hats and everything else.
What?
And because normally it's in one of the temples in Tokyo near the Tokyo Tower, we go there and it's you know, to try and celebrate the babies that were either stillborn or who didn't live a long time, and they've dressed them up in little hats and stuff to keep them warm. And people say when they go near it, they hear baby whispers. You always attract the baby ghost. You know that.
I know.
They always tell me to leave, and they always want you to hang around.
Because you're old.
And bald. And bald. Did I miss anything? So I've got all the, as you can see here, I've got all the notes of everything. Literally, thank you to everyone who's given us a heads up and some ideas of where we should go. It's been something which is great, but I think that's it. Teka Urban, that's it. All right, other than that, hit subscribe, have some fun. We're going to be going finishing packing. Anything else to say?
Like and subscribe. Peace!